Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to cook party jollof rice. You see that rice where they chop for party, reserve, carry go house. Today, I'm going to show you how to make it. So if you are interested, just keep watching. So I'm starting up with neatly washed meat. I'm adding my onions, my frozen spices. I have a video about these spices. I'm going to link it at the top of this video. Next, I'm adding Maggi. In fact, all the ingredients I have in the kitchen because I love my meat to taste nicely. Next, you can see I'm mixing up together. Once I'm done mixing up, I'll cover it and allow it to steam. Next, guys, I'm going to be adding hot water in my rice. I'm using easy cook rice. So whenever I'm using easy cook rice, I don't parboil it. I just soak it in hot water, cover it for 10 to 15 minutes, and then wash it and use it to cook. So guys, I'm going back to my meat. I'm going to stir it around and then add water on it and let it boil for another 10 minutes. Me, I dey like my meat make it be soft well before I eat it. So guys, I'll just add water and then cover it and allow it to boil for another 10 minutes. So it's 10 minutes now. I'm going to turn it around and then take off the meat from the pot, put it in my air fryer and then dry the meat very well. So guys, I love eating dry meat. I don't like eating meat like this. If I don't dry it, I won't be able to eat it. So whenever I'm cooking, I always dry my meat. Back then in Nigeria, I love going to parties, weddings, traditional marriage. So when I go like this, they cook better jollof rice. I go chop, take some back home. So guys, next I'm adding oil in the pot. And then I'm going to be adding my tomato ketchup according to my children, tomato ketchup. So I'm adding Derica tomato. You can also use fresh tomato if you have. This is the one I have at home and I prefer using tomato ketchup or Delica tomato, whichever one. So I just put in the pot and stir it round and round, round and round. Why is it that Nigeria and Ghanaians always fight for jollof rice? The Ghanaian says they are the one that cook jollof rice the best. Nigeria say na them cook pass. Me, I no understand though. My own is just cook it, let the rice taste nice. That's my own. So guys, I'm adding onions and I continue to stir it. This stew process like this can take time. If you don't stir it, it's going to get burnt. So you keep stirring it. Hence the fire, as far as the fire is on, you just keep stirring it around because you don't want it to get burnt. So you just continue to turn it around. Then I'm adding my pepper, I'm adding crayfish to make it taste nice. And then I'm going to stir it again. Keep stirring it because you don't want it to get burnt. So guys, as I was saying, Ghanaians and Nigeria don't know what is wrong. They keep fighting for jollof rice, who cook best. So guys, I'm adding onga just to make it a little bit red. When the rice red well, nine they make am fine. So when you add onga like this, it makes it to get to be red, very red. Next, I'm adding Maggi and then I'll continue to stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it. So I would love to taste Nigerian jollof rice anyway. Next, I'm adding my meat water, not my own meat, sorry, the cow meat. I'm adding the water, then I'm going to stir it, and then I'm going to be adding the meat inside. Guys, when I added the meat inside of this stew, I didn't set the camera on, but I added it before I remember that the camera wasn't on. I was so annoyed. I wanted to stop this video, but I continued. So I added the meat, the dry meat inside the stew and allow it to boil for 10 minutes. So next, I'm just going to take the meat out. So I'm adding a little water because the smoke is coming out too much. So I'm going to take off the meat out, put them in my air fryer and then take it back to the air fryer to allow it to dry for another 10 minutes. Just make the stew gum for the body very well. So once I'm done, I'm going to be adding my rice in the stew. Once I add the rice, I'll mix it up nicely. So guys, how do you mix your jollof rice? Do you mix it on top of the stove? Whenever I mix jollof rice on top of the stove while the fire is on, it gets burnt. Sometimes I turn it off and allow it to cool down, or I take off the pot from the stove, mix it outside before I put it back in the stove. So but as it is now, I've already turned down the stove for about 10 to 15 minutes ago before I continue this process, because I don't want make this rice burn for camera. So I'll just mix it. I'm not going to be adding too much water because I'm using easy cooked rice. So if you add too much water, you won't like the rice. It will done too much, and that is not what I wanted. So once I'm done mixing it, I'm going to test it for salt, just to make sure say the thing tastes nice. Then I'm use foil to cover it because I didn't put much water. Cover it and allow it to done. So guys, the rice is ready. Next, I'm going to be adding the meat into the rice. Look at it. No different with the one you eat in the party. This one says sweet pass and way they chop for party. Try it at home. Come back in the comment section. Drop your comments. Look at how nice the rice is. Even without tasting it, you will know that this rice tastes very good. Look at the meat, very soft inside, then at the outside is crunchy. So if you're still watching this video till this time, thank you so much for your time watching this video. I hope you like this video, and if you do, don't forget to leave me thumbs up, leave a comment and share. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe and let's become friends, okay? See you all on my next video. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to stop here for today and continue the next day. See you guys on my next one. Bye.